Cell phone video shows the chaos after a truck goes flying off the Coronado Bridge into a crowd of people at a fair in Chicano Park. In just the past few minutes, the CHP telling us the driver was 24-year-old Richard Sapolio, a Navy employee stationed at Coronado. Good evening, I'm Riel Creighton. 10 News has team coverage of the horrific crash that killed 4 people. John Horn is at the hospital where doctors are treating the driver and several victims, but we begin with Jeff Lasky at the crash scene.
Yeah, Riel, Chicano Park was packed with thousands of people here for the La Raza motorcycle run. Where those people once stood, now what's left here is this growing memorial. The wind keeps blowing the candles out, but these kids keeping an eye on them and making sure that they stay lit. There is one other thing that is still here, and that's the truck back here behind me, still at that same place where it fell on 4 people. The driver of the truck survived. Those 4 people did not. The looks on the faces of thousands of witnesses was striking here today. Tough people, bikers, shocked, many of them in tears. Several told me they heard a sharp crack. What they know now was the truck smashing into the guardrail of the Coronado Bridge ramp. They looked up to see the truck fall. It landed on a vendor tent put up by the Wagon Wheel Bar from Pico Rivera. 4 people were crushed. The driver survived, now in the hospital with those major injuries. 8 other people hurt as well, one of them very seriously. I spoke with a man who had just moved from the spot where the truck fell moments before.
My heart is pounding out of my chest. My hands are just shaking up. She started crying profusely, and it's just something you don't want to, not a good memory.
And the westbound ramp on this side of the Coronado Bridge will be closed a while longer for the investigation. Now, I spoke with a pair of brothers who actually rushed over here to the truck to try to help. We're going to put that together for you for 10 News at 11. Live in Barrio Logan, Jeff Lasky, 10 News.
Okay, Jeff, thank you. We'll wait for that. And we heard from another witness who was talking to those victims in the moments right before the crash. Sudden panic and chaos in the aftermath at Chicano Park. Cell phone video on the ground shows the terrifying scene as rescuers work frantically to save people.
I've experienced some accidents in my life, but nothing like this. Nothing so close and nothing so just gruesome, you know.
Andy Mendez, one of what may have been thousands of witnesses who in this huge crowd watched it unfold. Like so many others, he's emotional. Mendez describing what was a sunny Saturday afternoon, listening to music.
Just happy, just going on with the day.
Interrupted abruptly when that truck careened off the Coronado Bridge onto a tent below. A vendor, people inside selling t-shirts and other things, the same friendly strangers who Mendez says he had been chatting up all day, sitting in a lawn chair right next to them.
There were some people that lost their lives here. I could have probably been right there with them.
Paramedics took the victims and the suspected drunk driver to UCSD Medical Center in Hillcrest. 10 News reporter John Horn there. John, you spoke to one of the members of the family searching for answers tonight.
I did, and it's been a steady stream of family members, friends, and police. You can see them parked all up and down this street. Now, the one man I spoke to says his uncle's leg got crushed in the accident, but that's all he knows because that's all he says that he can get from the staff inside those doors at UCSD Medical Center. Now, 4 people died from today's crash in Chicano Park. Of the survivors, at least 2 were taken here, including the suspect Richard Sapolio. Now, police arrested him here at the hospital on suspicion of DUI. One man we spoke with earlier today described a harrowing scene when that pickup fell 60 feet down onto the gathering at the park. He says the suspected drunken driver may have also been behind the wheel with another big distraction.
Everyone, including the Braves, went running over there, and we tipped over the truck, get the people out of there, and the driver still had a cell phone in his hand.
Now, friends and family still streaming in and out here at UCSD Medical Center. We'll also be here and bring you the latest on 10 News at 11. Live in Hillcrest, John Horn, 10 News.
John, thank you. 10 News will bring you updates on the charges the driver is facing and the condition of those survivors on our newscast and on the 10 News mobile app.